In this video, we are going to talk about how to move between applications and how to place the applications in one display or another in case you have multiple ones. So the first approach would be to run in Command Tab, and as you can see, we can move between applications. This, I think, pretty much everyone knows this workflow. And this is kind of useful in case you want to switch between two applications, but only two. And you can toggle between one and another. That's quite efficient, and it's pretty useful doing it like that. But let's say we have more than two applications. Then we have to hit tab till you find the application, and it gets more complicated. Again, it's not bad, but we can do better. And also, there is no built-in solution to move one application to another display, at least that I know of. So we're going to explore different solutions and approaches to handle window management. The first one is the one that we are normally used to, which is the floating window managers, where you spawn an application. It is placed in a floating window, which is above the other ones. This is the Brave floating window, and this is my terminal floating window, which I'm running Kitty. The second approach is using a tiling window manager. There are several ones. I've worked with i3, Qtile, and Xmonad, but when I was using Linux, these three are commonly used in a Linux distribution. But for macOS, there is a famous tiling window manager called Amethyst. Now, with tiling window managers, the idea is that you have different layouts, but most of the time, when you spawn an application, let's say a terminal, it first fills in all the space. Then when you open another terminal, then it gets placed in the top right side corner. And if you open another one, it gets placed in this spot. And these tiling window managers offers a solution to work with different layouts, and it exposes several key maps to jump between applications and to place the applications from one display to another. And also it even supports a floating window, a floating mode like this, and it's a pretty much good solution. Now, I didn't want to install this application and have it configured like this, because I wanted to do something simple, and I'm going to show what I am using instead. But again, this solution it's also just fine, and it's the one that I was using before. Now, the idea is, what I didn't like at all was that the next, when you spawn another instance of an application, it gets placed in a concrete spot, and I prefer to be spawned in a floating window. Again, you can use it with the floating layout, and it will serve the same idea. But let's say we are going to see what I am using right now. I am using skhd, which is a hotkey daemon for macOS. Now, what I wanted is just simply to hit a keyboard shortcut and move to a specific application, the one that I want. So I don't have to start running Command Tab and Tab all the time till I find the application. Now, how can you use this utility? First, you need to install it, which is pretty simple. You just run this command. Then you have to make sure you have skhd 8 command line tools installed. In case you don't have it, you can do it like this. And then you need to edit this file, which we are going to see. Now, if I move to over here, then if I open Neobim and we inspect this file, then as you can see, these are all the key maps that I am using to switch to application. Let's say I move to Brave, then I press Command Shift P, then I move back to Kitty with N, then to Teams with 0, then to 1Password with U, and everything is configured in this file, which should be placed inside your home.config skhd. And then if we see how it's implemented, it calls a script, and this script again it's invoking another bash script, and this is just simply running open and kitty app. And with this very few configuration, we can move from one application to another and be very precise. Now again, we still need a solution to move the application to one side and to the other, and switch the application from one display to another. How I am doing this? So I found this solution for macOS, which is an application that once you install it, then you can configure it to assign different layouts to key maps and to move one application to another. So with all this configuration, now you can move between applications and place them in one display or another just by using the keyboard.